Minecraft SMPs. What are they? An SMP stands for Survival Multiplayer, which is basically just a Minecraft server with a bunch of people in it. Minecraft SMPs typically have lore or an adventure, but they don't always need lore. Lore SMPs are a big part of the Minecraft community, like Dream SMP, like Hermitcraft, I'm guessing. I don't know much SMPs, to be honest. But anyways, SMPs have been a big part of my life, with me watching the Dream SMP and me joining some of my own. I have joined 2 Minecraft lore SMPs, which are Sugarcane SMP and Crown SMP. Sugarcane SMP is more of a big part of my life since I just recently joined Crown SMP and I haven't, done much in it. And you may ask, how did I join these SMPs? Well, let's get into that. The first SMP I joined was Sugarcane. And how I joined it was someone sent a link in my Discord server to join another SMP, which I think was called Orange SMP or something like that. And I was like, oh, I'll join it. And then so I did. I joined the Discord server. I talked to a couple people, and then someone sent a message in one of those chats that said, hey, you should join this other SMP called Sugarcane SMP. And I basically just, joined Sugarcane SMP because I thought it seemed cool, There was anarchy, it just looked really cool. And I ended up leaving Orange SMP, and I didn't really actually join it. Which, yeah. And then since then, I was just in Sugarcane SMP, and I met a lot of people. I talked, I did lore, I made characters. 2 characters I made are Jess and Lotus. And it's just, Sugarcane SMP was a big part of my life. I've only been in it since, the start of the year. But, I met a lot of people, and it was just really fun. Now, for the second SMP I joined, which was Crown SMP, I joined it by just asking in the Sugarcane SMP Discord chat if anyone had any SMPs that were, just had a bit less people than Sugarcane SMP, because Sugarcane SMP has 100-ish people in it, and I was like, oh, I want to join another SMP this summer that has a bit less, and someone was like, oh yeah, I have an SMP called Crown SMP, and I was like, oh, okay, can you send me the link? And then they did. So yeah, that's basically how I joined it. Now, I haven't been on Crown SMP that much. I only joined yesterday, so I'm just only going to talk about my experience on Sugarcane SMP. I love Sugarcane SMP. It's great. It's a great community, but it is sadly kind of dying. There is 100 people on it, but it's just kind of dead. The server hasn't been turned on in a while. I'm not quite sure why, and then people are just kind of not talking in chat, and then there was a whole drama going on in it that I won't be getting into. So yeah, and then it's just kind of dying. But I'm not going to talk about it dying today. I'm going to talk about my experience. So when I first joined Sugarcane SP, I didn't plan on talking much. I wasn't planning on joining. I was planning on joining VCs, but I wasn't planning on actually talking to them. I was just going to talk and chat. Then one day, Nynx asked me to join VC, and I'm like, okay. And then she told me to turn on. She told me that I was muted, and I'm like, oh. And I just panicked and unmuted myself. And then we started talking, and then in lore, I ended up selling my soul. If you're not caught up on that. And so yeah, then I was just kind of. Yeah, it was the whole thing. So yeah, character canonically sold their soul. It was Jess, by the way, not Lotus. Lotus comes in way later. And I'm not going to talk about, my whole lore characters and stuff. But anyways, yeah. And I also met this guy, Viper. And, he was kind of annoying, but, he was chill. And we talked about it, and then the server got reset, a bunch of times, which sucked, and I didn't see him for, 3 months or something. I don't know. He just disappeared. So yeah. And anyways, yeah, our server got reset, which sucked, and, lost progress. But then I just kind of started building. And then on the 3rd reset, the current server, I just kind of made a house. I traveled far away, made a house. And I also got someone else to join the server that I actually knew, which was Ren. And, so we talked a bit, we became friends, characters, or friends. And then I also managed to convince Robin to join the server. So, yeah, and also our characters ended up getting platonically married. I don't know why. It just did. So, yeah. Sugarcane SB is just really good part of my life, and I do highly recommend to join Minecraft SMPs if you want to, if you're comfortable doing it. I don't know what I'm doing. I did not write a script for this, if you could not tell. So yeah. Bye. Subscribe.